If you are looking to shop in Summerville and you want trendy, high-end fashion, look no further than Louise. They are a new boutique and you have to stop by, and they're today's guest on the Charleston Women podcast.
This is Charleston Women podcast, where you can meet like-minded, strong, independent, professional, and inspiring local women. This is Charleston Women podcast.
They are the hottest new boutique in Summerville, and we are thrilled to have them on the Charleston Women podcast. Louise is the name of the boutique, and we have owners Jennifer Limehouse and Jennie Crosby. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us.
Hello. Thank you for having us.
Everything looks so great behind you. I've been snooping around your Instagram page, doing a window shopping, if you will. Let's just start from the beginning. You guys are pretty new. When did you launch?
Gosh, we signed the lease February, and doors open quietly May while we waited for furniture and bags, and grand opening was June 11th. Mm-hmm. Yeah, June 11th.
June 11th. And here you are. So what made you decide that you wanted to go into business together and start this boutique?
So this has been a dream of mine for a while, for several years. And my kids went to college, and it was just the perfect time. And I love our little community. Summerville is precious. It's like a Hallmark town. Yeah. And we have some fantastic stores here, but just not enough, and could see the need and wanted to do it.
Yeah. So what is your story? Have you guys been friends for a long time? You know, it's a big decision when you decide to go into business with someone.
We're married now. Like we are not.
We're in it.
Yeah. We've worked together before. So it's actually kind of funny. When I wanted to do this, my husband kind of said, you really need to think about what you're doing. You're signing over your life. And so I started to think, who could work with me? Who could work with me? And Jennie's name always came up. We had worked together before on some nonprofit things. Okay. So yeah, always first pick.
We work together well. We bounce off each other well. We have different strengths and weaknesses, which is great for a partnership. Yeah. So it's been wonderful.
Yeah, it's like a match made in heaven, a good marriage, if you will.
At times.
I'm sure there's a little fighting too.
For better
How
or worse,
did you guys decide, when you decide to open a business, obviously there's a lot of questions that you have to go through, but especially for a boutique, it's your style. What type of clothing do you want to offer? Who are you trying to attract? How did you meet in the middle with that?
I don't mean to interrupt you, but it's kind of funny. There's really no meeting in the middle with it. Like, I like what I like, and Jennie likes what she likes. So we buy based on what we love, and it just works out well for the customer.
Okay.
That's the only, I
think that's fair. And I think it also means that there's variety in the store.
There's variety.
Our bodies are different. Our styles are different, but we both I love what Jen wears. There's a lot that she wears that I would not be able to wear, So I think when we buy together that way, it just means that we're covering more ground here in the store. And there's even a better chance that you can come in and find something that you love and works great for you.
For sure. There's more options that way. So who is a good person to walk into the doors of the store and love everything? Like, what are you, attracting a specific age group, a specific type of woman?
Well, no.
Anyone that wants to spend money.
We want as many women in our community as possible to come in and fall in love. So Jen and I both have moms and daughters that are here. Of course, we're going to pick stuff that we love for ourselves. So we really do kind of have a little bit for everybody. Anybody who's willing to just come in and give things a try and fall in love with some of our clothes.
Yeah. What would you say is really hot right now? Like, what is selling like crazy? What are the trends for fall and as we enter the holiday season?
Oh, that's hard.
I'm shocked she didn't say denim.
Denim is my jam. Anything with fringe and metallics are doing really well right now. Denim, of course.
Yes.
Fabulous shirt.
Yes. I think it's just a great time for people to come in and look through the options that we have on the floor and know that they can step out of their box, or maybe stay with something that they've loved in the past and can kind of continue to love. There's a lot of throwback stuff. Like we've laughed about Save All Your Leopard because it's back. You know,
thank God.
like Jen said, metallics are here. We've got a lot of brown in the store right now, which we love and has kind of been fun. So we like to follow trends and play with some of those new ways to style things and also keep the stuff that's just timeless and has always been around as well.
In 1996, it was Southern Women to Women magazine. Now it's Charleston Women magazine. Charleston Women is all about strong, capable, confident, hardworking, nurturing, determined, dedicated, and inspiring women. Our readers are business owners, entrepreneurs, mothers, sisters, wives, and grandmothers. Pick up your copy of Charleston Women magazine at Charleston area Harris Teeters and Food Lions. Charleston Women magazine. We are Charleston Women.
You're listening to the Charleston Women podcast.
What's your favorite part of this process? Is it going shopping for the boutique? I know you said you each have your different style. Or is it working with customers? Is it sending a woman out the door and something unexpected that she never thought she'd want, but she looks fabulous with? Like, what do you love the most?
All those things.
Yeah, genuinely, like all of it. If you could ask me what I could be doing with my life right now, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
We're very fortunate to have this opportunity and to serve this community and meet the people we get to meet on a daily basis.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It is fun. We always love the customer interaction. It's great to see people who are willing to take a chance and put some things on that maybe they wouldn't have before. Oh, it's fun.
Yeah. And we're giving a lot of therapy as well. Like I thought that we were just me as a person. I am very hard on myself and very critical. Yeah. It is every woman that walks in the door. And it really is actually, it kind of makes me sad. It breaks my heart a little bit that we don't see ourselves like other people view us, because we all have something to offer. But people, they're just hard. We're hard. We're really hard on ourselves.
And we love to take that opportunity and help somebody to really, we all have areas that we may be a little more sensitive to or insecure about. So how can you work around that and still find something that makes you feel fabulous, that you want to put on and want to be able to go out and, do fun things. So it is great when we are able to help somebody through some of that. Yeah,
for sure. So I know, Summerville is a small but growing community, obviously rapidly growing. So people probably find you just organically walking along. They hear about you word of mouth, but also social media is playing a part in that. How are you using social?
So we have a love-hate relationship with social media. Obviously, social media is critical to fashion. So much of, fashion inspiration comes from social media and what some star has worn. Jen and I laugh all the time about how awkward we are in front of a camera. So one of our, I would say
right now,
no.
I would say one of our greatest challenges is actually like trying on our inventory, taking photos, getting those photos published out to social media, because we didn't grow up with cameras in our face all the time. We laugh. My daughter's like, muscle memory, Mom. Yeah, my muscles don't do that. But we know it's important for our audience to see our items on real people, to know that we can all wear it and that we all need to just try. So we're trying to love it, despite the fact that it's a challenge for us. And hard. We do love, we've had several instances where our customers have worn stuff from Louise and tagged us, and we're able to share that. And we love that too. We love to see, people out feeling good in something that they found here. That's really special.
You're responsible for that. Speaking of the name Louise, there's a very special story about how the two of you settled on this name. Go ahead and share it with us.
Well, it's funny because when I first talked to Jennie about let's go in business together, I think she waited maybe 2 weeks to call me back to say, you think we can open by spring? And we got to find a spot. But anyways, both of us being Jennifers, we were trying to come up with something creative with our names in it. And it was hard. And one day she said, let's do something with the girls. What's Ella's middle name? And I said, Louise. And her daughter, Marley, her daughter's middle name is Marley. Oh my gosh.
Louise.
Yeah. So that was it. It was
meant to be.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah.
You know, I love your stories. We talked to a lot of women on this podcast who maybe pivoted and did something completely different, you know, later in life. What would you say to a woman right now who is listening to this and might have a big idea in her head? You know, you had the boutique and finally said, let's do this. You know, what would you say as some motivation to someone else who might be kind of in that same spot?
You have to have courage. And I think that,
gotta do it.
You know, we had some scary moments in the beginning where not everyone that we talked to really believed in us, but we felt like we had both the passion and just enough fact to kind of validate going into business and opening up the store here in Summerville. And I think it's just really exciting. We have both appreciated that we can kind of say to our girls, say to our husbands, like, this is something that we've done, that we own together, and it's never too late.
It's never too late. Yeah. I'd rather do it and not live with the regret. At least I'm going to try like hell. And if I fail, then I fail. But at least I can say I did it.
At least you can, and here you are, you've done it.
Yeah.
What would you say is the most joyous part of this entire process? And then I'm also going to ask you, what is the maybe unexpected toughest part of this process?
Can I go first with tough?
Yeah.
Let's just nail the tough part. Back to that piece about social media, just trying to tackle our own insecurities and the insecurities of our customers, because even though we all know they're there, it's so magnified sometimes when you're in this environment and trying things on and trying to work through those insecurities. So dealing with those in ourselves and then trying to help our customers face those too, I think would be a bigger challenge than I initially anticipated. Yeah. You want to do a challenge, or you want me to jump right into my biggest joy?
Do your biggest joy.
So that one's easy for me. We were talking about this just a couple of days ago. I don't know why, but my favorite thing is when somebody comes in kind of in a pickle and we're able to help them. And maybe that's just because it has always been so hard to find enough options locally that if you got in a pickle, you know, you're going somewhere and you have something, you know, you need something new. You know, our traffic's not great.
Yeah.
You know that living here
downtown.
Yeah.
That's a whole day trip for us.
Can't do it. And so
It's like another state.
I kind of get a little kick out of somebody coming in and saying, you know, they're going somewhere tonight or they're going somewhere tomorrow. They have a wedding this weekend, and walking out excited and confident that they found just what they were looking for. That's fun to me.
I love it all. My joy is every day. I do. I love working the floor and the day-to-day operations of the store. I love to shop. I genuinely love fashion. So this is a piece of cake for me. Yeah. I don't know what the hardest part is. I think the hardest part is just nailing down who our customer is, because I want everyone to feel welcome and find something here. But at the same time, we've got to be smart with what we buy and where our money is at our inventory. So that part is really challenging. Figuring out sizes and who our customer, that's the hardest.
Right. When you said you see mothers and daughters walk in, did both of them leave with a bag?
That's the goal.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It is. It's rewarding.
If there is a must-buy piece in the store, what would you say that is right now? And again, I know you have different tastes, but if you had to pick like one thing, this is my absolute favorite, you have to come here tomorrow to get this, what would you say?
So this is the challenge. This is what we should have told you was the challenge, and that's leaving stuff on the floor.
No, actually, the reason why I have a partner is so this has not become my closet. It is so hard to leave inventory in the store. Like, I love accessories. I love jewelry and sequins and fringe and leather. So I'm looking around at everything, and I can name 10 things that is a must-have.
Yeah.
I mean, we have Brackish here, which is a fabulous brand. I mean, I'm looking at several earrings right now that I could easily slip in my purse. And then, I mean, we just have some really cool accessories. Yeah. Really neat accessories.
Yeah. How about you, Jennie?
I'd probably say the same. We laugh because even if you're having one of those days where you don't want to try on, or you're maybe not feeling so good about yourself, you can always come out with some great earrings, maybe a pair of shoes.
You can always fit in your earrings.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter how you're feeling that week. Earrings never fail.
Earrings always look good. My final question, I like asking busy women, as you guys are, that, what do you do in the morning? I feel like a morning routine is like a setup for a great day. And I find it so interesting that some people wake up early and work out. Some people meditate. Some people sleep in. Do either of you have anything that you do regularly every day that you feel like sets you up for success?
I call Jennie.
Good morning.
In the morning. It's me. I have to go to the gym. I need structure every day or else I do not do well. So gym first thing in the morning. And
So for me, I've still got kids at home, several of them, as a matter of fact. So for me, the trick is to be awake before them. So I always have to give myself the ideal spot's about 30 minutes. That's just me, a cup of coffee, some quiet time, maybe a devotion in the morning, just to get my mind right before the chaos of the kids and the way they get ready for the day starts.
I think a lot of us can relate to that. Few minutes of peace. Ladies, I know we can find you online, Facebook and Instagram at Louise of Summerville. What's your actual address? Where do we find you in town?
We're 103 South Main Street. So we are just across the street from our town square right here in downtown Summerville. We're in the heart of it.
All right. Anything else that I didn't ask that you want to add before we go today?
I can't think of anything.
Yeah, no, it was great. Louise is a special place. Yeah, come see it for yourself and experience what we hope will be a great day.
Well, congrats to both of you. This is a huge accomplishment, and I can't wait to stop by for sure.
Please do. That'd be great.
All right.
Thank you.
Absolutely. This has been Jennifer Limehouse and Jennie Crosby of Louise of Summerville, and you've been listening to the Charleston Women Podcast.
Thanks for spending time with Charleston Women Podcast. Please like us and follow us on whatever platform you're using to access Charleston Women Podcast.